You're watching this video because you want to attract and recruit exactly the right people to your teams, your brokerages, and your brands. We've helped people do this very successfully over the past 15 years at Happy Grasshopper, including people like Heidi, who added 87 high-producing, perfect fit agents in just her first 4 months. To implement these strategies, you need to understand the psychological framework that causes people to take action. If you're a Happy Grasshopper member, we can help you deliver the right messages. If you're not, what I'm about to teach you can still be applied in your business. We must begin with a foundational understanding of why people do what they do. Why do they choose the brand, the brokerage, the team that they're going to build their career with? It's not just because of your tech, your splits, your training, or your culture. In fact, if you're currently reaching out to people with just a few bullet points about those things, I can guarantee it's not working. Probably why you're watching this video right now. If you're going to get different results, you need a different strategy. And it starts with this foundational understanding of what actually causes people to make decisions. Let's break this down. Back to the core principle. If you're going to grow your business, you must understand why people do the things that they do. And it turns out that our culture has created a vehicle that already allows you to understand this. We're going to talk about story archetypes today. How bizarre is that? Did you know there are only 7 story archetypes? And all the books, the movies, the television shows you've consumed in your entire lifetime fall into one of those 7 story archetypes or frameworks. Well, when it comes to attraction and recruitment, there's one framework that stands out above all, and it's called the hero's journey. So think about movies we've all seen and loved, like Star Wars and Harry Potter and the Karate Kid. In each of these stories, we have a downtrodden protagonist. He's got some kind of hardship, and yet he dreams of a life he doesn't have access to until he meets the guide that shows him the way. Where would we be in Star Wars if Luke never meets Obi-Wan? If Harry Potter never meets Hagrid? If Daniel-san never meets Mr. Miyagi, the story doesn't progress. When it comes to attracting and recruiting agents at scale, you must understand your role in the hero's journey. You are not the hero of the story. You are not, no matter how successful you've been, we're the hero of our own stories, right? The hero in this story is the agent that you're trying to attract and recruit. Your role is as guide. You must position yourself as the type of person who can help this hero achieve their dream, right? If you're Obi-Wan, you've got to teach him to use the Force. If you're Hagrid, you've got to get him to Hogwarts. If you're Mr. Miyagi, you've got to teach Daniel-san wax on, wax off, so he's not still getting his butt kicked at the end of the movie. Your job is to create the environment that allows people to achieve their greatest dreams and desires. And you can leverage content to do that very effectively. Now, as a member of Happy Grasshopper, we have a staff of copywriters that interview our members so that we can create content that's authentic to their voice, and just as importantly, is aligned to attract exactly the right fit agent for your brand, your brokerage, or your team, right? So we go through a process where we actually get to know you. We understand what your strengths are. We understand how to position you appropriately. And then we author the appropriate content for you. If you're not a member of Happy Grasshopper, just go to happygrasshopper.com and find out if you should be.